Imagine a world where the sky turns black with smoke and the hum of the city suddenly dies. During the height of the Second World War, families discovered a chilling reality. When the power lines are severed, everything we rely on vanishes, radios go mute, operating rooms go dark, and the sense of security we take for granted dissolves into thin air. Yet amidst the chaos of falling wreckage and empty fuel tanks, one low-tech masterpiece proved more reliable than any modern engine. It required no gasoline, no heavy batteries, and no complex maintenance, just the steady rhythm of a human arm and a stroke of mechanical genius. Here at WWII, we believe in the gear that stands the test of time. And today we're looking at the vintage lifesaver that outlasted the generator. 8 decades ago, total darkness wasn't just a metaphor, it was a tactical necessity. Cities were forced into shadows to hide from aerial raids, and the energy grid was constantly under fire. Gasoline was a luxury reserved for the front lines, making those loud, bulky diesel generators useless for the average person or the hidden medic. Beyond the scarcity of fuel, those engines were massive liability markers. The roar of a motor could lead an enemy right to your doorstep. The world was desperate for a source of energy that was silent, immortal, and immune to supply chain collapses. Engineers found the answer by looking backward, refining a concept older than the light bulb itself. The result was the manual dynamo, a rugged device that transformed physical exertion into raw electrical current. This wasn't just a backup plan, it was a revolution in field survival. These kinetic powerhouses began showing up in every theater of the war. They gave soldiers the spark needed to transmit vital coordinates through field radios. They cast the only light available for surgeons, mending wounds in underground bunkers. From screeching air raid sirens to early battery replenishing units, the manual crank turned a single person into a self-contained power plant. It wasn't about luxury or convenience. It was about the grit of staying alive. This is the kind of resilient mindset we advocate for at WWII, while a modern generator is a ticking clock, waiting to run out of oil or blow a fuse. These dynamos relied on the unbreakable laws of physics, established by Michael Faraday. By simply rotating magnets around copper coils, you create a flow of electrons. The more effort you put in, the more energy you get out. It's a safe system that functions, even when the rest of civilization is paralyzed. What's truly remarkable is that this wartime relic never actually left us. While we've moved towards solar panels and lithium banks, the soul of this technology still lives. In the most critical survival gear on the market, you'll find its DNA in the emergency radios that broadcast during floods, the tactical flashlights that never need a plug, and the portable water purifiers used in disaster zones. When the modern world fractures, whether it's a hurricane leveling the coast or a wildfire melting the lines, manual electricity is often the only thing left standing. It's the ultimate insurance policy because, regardless of what happens to the global infrastructure, your own physical strength is a fuel source that cannot be rationed or stolen. We live in an era where our dependence on the grid has reached a fever pitch, making us more vulnerable than our ancestors ever were. A single digital strike or a massive solar flare could plunge millions back into the 1940s overnight. In that silence, a gas-powered motor is just a heavy pile of scrap metal once the tank is dry, but a manual generator doesn't care about the price of oil or the status of the internet. It provides a flickering light in the basement and a voice on the airwaves when the world feels like it's ending. During the Great War, it was a bridge to safety. In the future, it might be the only way to keep your head above water. True preparedness isn't just about what you buy, it's about owning the tools that can't be turned off. Join the community at WWII as we rediscover the gear that keeps you in command when the lights fail for good.